Good morning and welcome to the Forex Market Wrap, brought to you by Pepperstone on Tuesday the 19th of September 2017, and I'm Darren Sinden. Right, overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. Relatively quiet so far today. I just wanted to flag dollar yen here, 111.64 trading recently, amongst the lowest levels we've seen of late. South African rand weakening further against the US dollar, 13.2773, that was trading a short while ago, and Bitcoin struggling to stay at or above $4,000 a coin. So that was trading $3,893 per coin a short while ago. Don't forget though that Bitcoin is still up some 540% on a yearly basis. Okay, gold weaker as the focus turns to interest rates, and you can see here gold, London spot gold here plotted on the green line, trending down as the market's interest turns to what happens to interest rates on the Fed's balance sheet. That's in contrast really to the broad thrust of other commodities, as exemplified by the CRB commodity index here, which has been trending higher recently. Of course, gold, unlike most other commodities, does not have that many industrial applications. Okay, let's take a look at what's on the calendar, events that may move the market. Right, so earlier this morning, 1:30 GMT, we had minutes from the Reserve Bank of Australia from their last interest rate meeting. To come at 9 o'clock GMT, we have ZEW survey data out of Germany, economic sentiment for September, and the current economic situation data as well. A pause then until 12:30 GMT, and we get building permits and housing starts for August out of the States, and then an even longer gap round to 23:50 GMT tonight for the trade balance data out of Japan. There are other items on the calendar, but these are the main ones of interest today. Okay, breaking comment and news that's caught my eye overnight. First of all, China has added to its holdings of US Treasuries and now owns a staggering $1.166 trillion of the US government bonds. US equity indices finished at record highs last night ahead of the key Fed interest rate meeting today and Wednesday. Meanwhile, in the Caribbean Sea, Hurricane Marta gathers strength and has now reached Category 5, the highest reading for a hurricane storm. But oil prices have remained largely unchanged overnight, despite the news of the strengthening storm in the Caribbean, and that's probably because at the moment the trajectory will not take the hurricane onto US soil. Okay, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day. And think about this, please. Royal Bank of Canada has remarked on investor expectations for US interest rates following a recent roadshow. And they said, in our recent travels, most investors we have spoken to question not just a December rate hike from the Fed, but if the Fed will hike at all again during this cycle. Here's how Fed Fund Futures saw the probabilities of a December 2017 rise as of the close last night. 42.3% of positions suggesting no, a small majority of 53.6% suggesting yes, but clearly RBC have found something different on their travels. Right, thank you for your time today. Please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and FX on margin can be a risky business. If you are in any doubt about those risks, please contact your Pepperstone account representative.